Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference. How are you? Hey Pandies, how are you? What's going on? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good day. I'm just here and I'm tired. I'm really tired, but it is what it is. Let me go and check to see if I'm buffering. No bufferation. Ooh, my forehead look good. Hey, JC, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to Hello World. I'm going to share out the stream real quick. Let's see. How was your day, JC? How was it? I hope it was good. I hope you had a decent day. Hey, J Dog. J Dog in his house. What's going on? K hashtag, what's going on? Hey, C Dupree. Hey, Carmen. Oh, Candy Girl. What's going on? Hey, Gigi's gluten free. What's going on? How's everyone doing today? I hope you had a good day. Tell me, how was everyone's day? Was it exceptional? Was it challenging? Was it good? Did you get a lot done? Hey, Tatted, long time no see, my little tatted heart. Let me share out this stream real quick. What if? Join us. Make sure I spelled that right. Okay, let's see. Hey, Grim, what's going on? That's okay. I'm glad that you stopped by. We have a member. We have a member. And it's JC. What's going on? Sometimes I got to realize and recognize that. Had a good day here. Thanks. I'm ready to dump this heart monitor. 30 days is too long. Will you be able to get it removed? Like, is that a temporary thing? My day was good. I'm tired. Hey, C. Dupree, what's going on? It was a blessing to have another day. I agree. What's going on, TT? Woo, 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 baby is in the building. Yeah, deep and heavy. You in the bushes? Okay. She came out of the bushes. Just to say hello to us. Yeah. Hey, Shauna, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Very calm. I wish I could say my day was calm. It was good, but like I keep getting inundated. Like, see, that's my problem. I need to learn how to balance listening to everything that's going on versus my own mental. You know what I'm saying? Just needed before any meds to make sure we get the right one. Oh, okay. Been trying to lose some weight, 10 pounds down, 50 more to go. You got that big, Tatted? Since the last time we spoke? Told you eating all that food was going to do that to you. Well, I'm glad you're on your journey of being healthy, Tatted. That's what it's all about. So I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was good. I can't complain. Work was really good. Work has been very calm, so I can't complain there. Guys, oh my goodness, they finally got me. I've converted. I converted. So anyway, I had to convert to direct deposit. They got me. They finally got me. So the end of the month was last week sometime. And I've been walking around with a paper check since then. And today I took some time to go. I took my lunch to go get my check cashed. And I waited on the car line for at least 45 minutes. And I didn't mind waiting because, it is what it is. That's just the new way of the world now. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to do this. Like, I'm not going to be able to take an hour just like that all the time. So I converted to, direct deposit. I finally did it. The last person in the entire world, direct deposit. But you know what the cool thing is? I didn't realize you can split direct deposit up into three different ways. I didn't know that. So I was kind of like, oh, for real? Like you could do that? And so I quickly changed my mind about it because one, I didn't have a check. I didn't have a check or something to show the other accounts. So I just did one direct deposit. I usually split my money up in a few different ways, but I just have to do it online. Mm. Wow, a paper check? Yeah, I still had to pay. I was the last person. And let me tell you, when I told my manager, she almost passed out. She almost passed out because she knows good well I was holding on to dear life for getting paper checks. I was actually the only employee in the office that got paper checks. That was still getting paper checks. So she was like, well, you can go back. I was like, I can? I was like, fine, that's cool. I can go back whenever, but I don't think I'll ever be able to because the banks close at 3 o'clock every day. They open at 9 and they close at 3. That doesn't work for anybody who works, you know? And then to say that even if you had the time, you want to spend all your time sitting online waiting because you don't know the person in front of you, what kind of transaction they have. So it is what it is. And then she ended up giving me the wrong money back. I wrote one thing down on my deposit and she gave me more. So I'm not going to complain. I'll just deduct it from my totals or whatever. I can live without direct deposit. I lose money, literally lose it as in I have no idea where it is at whenever I have physical money on me when it's just on me. Wait a second. Girl, they force you. They force you now. You can't live without direct deposit. Girl, now I'm gonna not be able to understand my money, right? Because you get paid a day before with direct deposit or like 24 hours before with direct deposit versus people who get a paper check. I kind of like that discipline, kind of telling me like, in order for you to get this money, you got to go and talk to somebody and cash it and deposit it. Direct deposit is, to me, is kind of like having a debit card. After a while, you just start spending and that's it. You can't no bunk that. I can live without direct deposit. I was doing good all by myself. It's over now. I got direct deposit. They backed your girl in the corner and I got direct deposit. I can't take it no more. I don't want direct deposit. I wanna walk through those doors, say hello to someone, and pass over all my checks. Give me back my money, please. I can no longer do it, 'cause I have direct deposit. Ooh, my heart is hurting. Oh well, it is what it is. No, no, not with Chase. I get paid on Friday like a physical check. I don't know. I'm just gonna see it. I'm just gonna see it. I have to like pay attention now. Now I'm gonna have to pay attention to when we get paid. Cause I used to be like, all right, I'm gonna get my check this way and whatever, right? Worst things could happen. So that brings me up to our topic of what if. There's so many things that you can throw in the what if variables. Like what if we never had to go into hibernation for 3 months? Like, would you enjoy life the same if you had no restrictions? Or will we squander the time away? Like, not all of us squander time, but like, you know, being able to walk into a physical building without standing on a line and someone telling you you can come in and someone making you wear a mask. I saw the coolest thing. Oh, yeah, I went to Walmart today. And the girl was like, they put me in high anxiety. I'll tell you this much. They put me in anxiety because I was walking to the Walmart and the lady said, come on, hurry up, hurry up. She said, we're closing at 5. We're closing at 5. I was like, what? What? You closing at 5? She's like, yeah, today and tomorrow. We're closing at 5. Come on, hurry up, quick, 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 before they close. And it was like 4:50 something. So I'm like, y'all know I like to linger when I go to the supermarket. I like to go up and down, up and down. Even if I don't have nothing I want to buy, I still want to go up and down, look at stuff up and down, up and down. And I got rushed into the store, so I couldn't even remember what it was I went in there for. And even with the stuff that I did go in there for, I didn't purchase. I wanted to get a walk because, guys, we're about to do a cooking show. Me and me TT me TT and Stephanie 50 and mukbang and climbing. We about to do a walk. We about to do some Chinese food in the next one. So I wanted to buy a walk so I could be all traditional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then with the knee, like, whoop, 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 whoop. I wanted to do that. But it seemed as though the deals that I saw online were a little better because you could get a walk and it came with some trinkets. This walk was all by itself, although it was pretty. I don't know how to operate a walk. So I said, well, let me get the stuff with the trinkets, right? So anyway, they rushed us out the store, and I still don't even know why they were closing early. Doesn't matter, right? And then when I was online in the return section, I swear, y'all, some people treat you so badly, right? I'm standing in line, just patiently waiting. There are 2 people at the register. One guy was helping a couple, and the other woman, she kept looking at me. I was looking at her. She was looking at me. I was looking at her. She was looking at me. I was looking at her. And I was just waiting for her to be like, come. She never did it. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait. Then, y'all, out of my right eye, another couple tried to, I said, whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Tried to surpass me as if me standing there didn't mean anything. He's like, oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, back up. And so another woman comes from the right. She walks straight up to the counter. The same woman that was looking at me, I was looking at her. Same woman looking at me, looking at her. She went and helped that woman. The woman was like, oh, I just have a quick question. And I was just like, is this really happening? Yes, it did. And so when I finally got served, I was trying to return an item that I had accidentally purchased. And she's like, oh, no, you can't return that. I was like, but she said it was only food you couldn't return. She's like, is it health and beauty? I was like, yeah. She's like, no, anything you put on your body, you can't return. And in my head, I was like, you were looking at me. I was looking at you. You were looking at me. I was looking at you all this time. And you could have told me that. You could have pulled me up and told me that all that time. Y'all, I was heated, but I said, you know what? I'm going to just go on about my business. Because it was not so much the fact that I was upset that I couldn't make the return. It was the simple fact that you were looking at me, I was looking at you, you were looking at me, I was looking at you all that time. And yet and still you still spoke to someone else before me. And then people behind me were trying to surpass me. And then when I came up to you, you weren't even like, oh, I'm sorry for the wait. When I was looking at you, you were looking at me, I was looking at you, you were looking at me. And it was just like, I didn't exist. So yeah, I was heated for that reason. What if joy wasn't joy? And I started going off on this woman. Oh, y'all, it would have been a calamity. I would have been like, sis, I was like, excuse me. I was standing here. You saw me, and then you saw me. We had eye contact, direct eye contact. Your eye was not going this way nor that way. It was dead on with me because we saw each other. And you kind of ducked away, moved away, came back, and you still saw somebody who wasn't even in the line, just came clear out of the blue and just helped her. Then when I came up, it was like, no, y'all. I said, okay. I said, well, will I ever be able to return this item? She said, well, if the government lifts the COVID thing. I was like, okay, no problem. So at this point, I might as well just give away the item to someone else who may be in need of it, even though I accidentally purchased it. I wanted to return it that same day. And that same day, they were like, oh no, we can't take returns because of the COVID. I was like, but I was like, all right, what if joy was not joy? Sometimes joy doesn't need to be joy. And then people need to really see that little fire and fury come out of me. Nah, it's not worth it. You know why it's not worth it? Because I would feel terrible afterwards. Thank you, JC. Hey, Average Joe, what's going on? Guys, go check out Average Joe. If you ever want to know anything about physical therapy, you need to check his channel out. Like I stay in there sometimes and I learn things about the body, especially the spinal cord, your hip, your toes, all of that stuff, how it all kind of the way you sleep and stuff kind of like with your body. Oh, look who came in there. You would have gone off Average. I can't. Average, I'm afraid of my own wrath. I'm afraid of my own wrath. I'm afraid of my own wrath because the few times that I have gone off, I, I don't want to be. I don't want to be like that. Mm-mm. And y'all know a little dramatic. Imagine me on anger mode. Nah, we good. Hey, world, how are you? And other gaming. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but look who walked in the building. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Purple rain, purple rain. Mm, mm, uh, uh, uh. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, she's in the building, y'all. Purple rain, purple rain. Stick that pinky in the air. Yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. Bring it down to the chorus now. All right, here we go. Yes! Purple rain, purple rain. Oh, oh yes. Purple rain, purple rain. Woo, 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 woo. Purple rain. Give him a little chin. Purple rain. A little chin is right there. A little chin is right there. Now bring it back up to the top. Purple rain. Purple rain. Subtle, subtle rain. Back up. Hey. Back down. Hey. Zoom in, pan in, back out, and close. Hey, girl. What if Purple Love never showed up in my chat? You guys would never hear that song. This song would never exist if Purple Love never came into my life. Yes. Guys, what if you never grew up to be who you were? What if you became something different than who you were? What if could turn into a reality? Let's just say, for example, that maybe you're not happy with the if that you're living and you want to change it to what? Ooh, you can change that if into what? By simply adjusting and making a few adjustments in your own life, seeing that there's a necessity and seeing that there's plenty of time to do so. See, I don't want to live on the what if mentality or the what if ideas because that will always keep me in question and wonder. I don't like wondering and I don't like to be in question. And I don't think any human being likes to be that. You want to know and be definitively clear in where you stand in all areas of your life. Yes or no? Yes. For the most part, yes. You don't want to say or chance and be like, well, what if I didn't turn left and right? What if I stayed straight? What if I dated Eric instead of Tom? What if I dated Sally instead of Sue? What if I had 2 kids instead of 1? What if I had no kids? We can't live like that. What if I had better grades? What if I had a better paying job? Sometimes life will keep us in certain situations because if you knew the outcome of how you would be, if things truly went a certain way or not, maybe you wouldn't be the good person that you are today. Yes. We don't want to what if that. That's too much to wonder. Nothing but real love from NYC. Yes. Hey, Tri-State in the area too, gaming. I showed my sister your page today. She was like, "Are those real baby dolls?" She was like, "Wow." You know what I'm saying? Anna, how are you? That what if, man. What if you never went into my chat? What if you never went on YouTube? Hmm. What if cable never stopped working for me? I wouldn't know, you guys. I certainly wouldn't. I wouldn't. So I'm glad I don't have to wonder because I know what that outcome would be. What if certain things didn't die off of your personality or that you didn't allow to die off your personality? What if you didn't take a leap of faith? I'd like to think that at this very point in time, we are all living a decent life, regardless of the opportunities that we either took or did not take. It's still a decent life. Now, can we make those opportunities become a reality? Yes, because based off of the what that you're living now, you can say definitively, I don't want this anymore. I'm going to do this. What if George never died? It's rather unfortunate, but what if George never died? COVID would still be our biggest panic. What if we didn't identify each other with the color by the color of our skin? What would we do then? What would be the issue then? If it wasn't the color of our skin, would it then be the weights that we bear? Like you're too skinny, you're too thick, you're what if all of these things really didn't exist? Or what if all these things didn't matter? How about that? What if these things didn't matter? The color of your skin, your weight. What if we all learn to respect each other? Let's turn that if into a what. Or basically when we learn to respect each other. How about that? Well, we are learning. Slowly and surely we are. I believe we are. In very small ways, maybe. Maybe it's like a trickle, but it doesn't matter. It's still motion. Hey, what up, short bus? Pull up. How are you? Hey, Edward, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. The world would be at peace. The world can be at peace. I believe it can be to a balance, right? Because too much peace can cause chaos as well. It's like you have to have the perfect blend of a little bit of uprising and a little stay on. How about this? A little bit of stay on your toes and a little bit of like level headedness. That's the perfect balance, right? When our world becomes that, do you think you'll be alive? Do you want to live that life? I tell you what, I live at peace every day. I only allow myself to get ruffled when I get emotional about things that I cannot control. like injustice. I can't control that at this very moment. But what I can control is how I end up letting it in my life, being around it, or possibly helping to change that from happening again. We all can effectively do that by just simply being respectful towards each other. And we won't need to have authorities tell us yes or no, move or that, will kill you, da da da. Da. We all have to be holding ourselves responsible. Imagine if we all held ourselves responsible for our own actions. You see, it goes back to I. It all goes back to the I. See, I held myself accountable for my actions and not blacking out on that woman because it would not have made the situation any different. I still would have had to walk away with the item in my hand, and I would have looked like an ignorant person. And besides, they were all trying to get out of there anyway, since they closed at 5 o'clock so abruptly. It wasn't even a sign out or anything. They just said, "We closing." And that was that. Meanwhile, my initial checkout experience was amazing. The young lady was so nice. We were talking about the walk, and I was like, I think I'm going to put the walk back because when I was doing my research, I could get trinkets with my walk instead of just getting a walk alone. I was like, I want to be able to do this. And she's like, "It's okay." I was like, "I'm sorry I returned it to you." She's like, "No, it's okay." She was wonderful. She treated me with decency and respect. So if I allowed myself to react to the incompassion that woman was showing towards me, it would not have done anything different. Y'all already know we in an era of, you know, a little uproar in a way, and that would have been cool. I would have probably been on somebody's Instagram, and y'all would have been like, "Wait, ain't that Joy?" It would have eventually got back to somebody like, "Isn't that Joy?" Because bad news always travels faster than good news. Why is that? What if good news traveled faster than bad? We can all be a part of the good news traveling fast by hitting repost, upload, repost, share, 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 share. Because that's all it is. People share it. Let's see what else y'all saying. Y'all just hanging in there. Oh, snap. What up, Coco? Coco, tell them what's going on. What's going on, sis? How are you? What if I never went on Bono's and Hustler TV? I would never know JC right now. And JC's been hanging with me for a long time. JC is actually going to be 11th, June 11th at 6 p.m. That's when we're starting. Just so you know. You love soccer. What if I never ran these YouTube screets? Yeah, I said screets. What if I ain't run these YouTube screets? What would the odds have been for me to run into like the majority of you? Very slim. But everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Because I consider you guys to be amazing people. I consider you guys to have not just content, because I don't look at you as content. I consider you guys to be people who participate in helping our communities become better. Whether you realize it or not, you are very influential. We talked about that not too long ago about the power of influence and how much we all have the power to influence, good or bad. What if you used your power in amazing ways every single day of your life? Right? We all make contact. People just watch us for the most part. And what if everything you said was building and not tearing down? Mm. Hey, Keely, we have a member. We have a member, and it's Keely. Hey. Oh, and guys, too, guess what? Coco Tellum just got monetized not too long ago. So if you guys can give a congratulations to her, we need to help celebrate with her. She's having her celebratory party on Saturday at 6 p.m. If you want to go around there and show some support. It's not easy being monetized or getting on the road to being monetized. So we should all celebrate with each other when we can. So give Coco Tellum some love and go the extra mile and show up if you can. What if we weren't concerned about numbers? Man, I think there would be a lot less stressed people if there were no number situation. Maybe that's why I'm so bad with numbers, because I don't really think about numbers too much anymore. What if that thing that was stopping you from being the thing that you could be no longer stopped you? You would be walking in your purpose. hmm Hey, Deborah, glad tidings. How are you? How are you feeling, Deborah? I haven't seen you on your story time. I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Phantom Streams, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. I appreciate you for stopping by. We're just having a little chitty chat about what ifs. I feel like what ifs should be measured with the superficial things that we give too much power, right? Fear, doubt. Those are the two superficial things that we give way too much power to that has no hold on us, but yet we let it hold us back because it's just that ego that we hate to have crushed, which nobody even notices except for you. I guess that matters because you are the thing that matters the most to you. Because without you participating with you, you would not be functioning as you. So I think we all need to have a character adjustment to a degree, not all of it, but to a degree we can kind of polish up those little rough edges so they don't cut people or continuously cut you. You know how like when you have a jagged nail and then you just like accident like you normally do, you may scratch your forehead and then all of a sudden you got a big gash because that jagged nail caught and took a part of your face apart? Or how about when it got caught on your favorite pair of jeans and now you got a little dingy, a doily thingy thing hanging off your jeans because of your jagged nail? If you polish that nail down, it won't be jagged, it'll be smooth. So even if it rubs up against something, it's not doing harm. This is what we do to ourselves all the time. We have jagged parts of ourselves that we do not fix, and we keep on cutting ourselves over and over and over and over and over again. We cut ourselves with doubt, fear, rejection, and what ifs. Let's cut those components out of our lives. Become smooth as a baby's bottom with that Johnson & Johnson's lotion. And then when we have those what if moments, we can say, nope, I'm going to try it out. What if maybe, why not? Why not make new friends? Why not help the person struggling? I don't care for what if things happen for a reason, move forward, stay. But exactly. I agree with you 100%. We just got to get out of that mindset. We got to get out of that mind frame. Do you know how many people, Phantom, are paralyzed with that what if situation in their own lives? Do you know how many people who are suffering with that what if syndrome that may not even realize that they're in that what if syndrome, that may not even want to admit that they're in that what if syndrome? We got to address it, attack it, and clean it out. Yes, you're right. There are way too many things that we need to be doing. We need to help each other out. We need to be being very productive. We need to turn those what ifs into passions, purpose, dreams come true. We cut ourselves and others. Yes, with them jagged nails. I reason why I use jagged nails because I was walking around with a jagged nail and I tore up some stuff. I tore up some stuff. Clothes, I was tearing up clothes. I was like, Joy, you need to cut that nail. I cut it out, smooth it up, and now we good to go. Doesn't get caught, doesn't necessarily get caught, nor the potential of ripping all the way off and then causing harm to my own self. What if, y'all? Just like Phantom said, let's cut that if out and just do. Be doers. I have a quote that I said, I would rather be a doer than die not trying, or something like that. No, I said I would rather die being a doer. Something like that to that degree. Listen, it's in the book. I can't remember it right off this top right here, but I want to be a doer. That's it. I'd rather be a doer. Whoever needs to be filled in a gap, boop, there's Joy. We all have the potential to fill in the gaps for each other's lives and for your own life. I want to fill in the gap for the areas in my life that need to be fixed because there's always going to be something that needs to be adjusted, fixed, tweaked a little bit. And I have no problems admitting that. I'd rather be transparent about something that I'm weak at than to be transparent about something that I'm great at. Greatness, you don't have to publicize because it just happens. But your weaknesses, if you expose them, they no longer are weakness. They no longer can hide and fester in and multiply, mutate. Hey, Love Blake, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Be a doer. Yes, I want to die a doer. So on my headstone, you can put ageless doer. Footprint legacy. And I got 2 books for my legacy already. You might fail 1,000 times, but only need to succeed that one. Exactly. The power of one. There you go, Phantom. It's the power of one. Remember what I always say about that one. It only takes one to create 2. And once you've got one creating some, I always like to use the bad analogy of that one knee took one life, caused chaos. One person did that. He could have chose differently. You're mad at your coworker, take it out a different way. Go take a mirror off of his car door or something. But you snudged and smudged the whole entire soul out of someone's body. I look at it that way. You took someone's soul. You stifled someone's soul. Now that's going to be on your shoulders for the rest of your eternity. Things could always change for the better. We have to actively participate in doing better. It is something that you discipline yourself to do. You don't just wake up every morning wanting to do great things or do good. You got to put yourself in that mindset. Meditate. Listen to something that's going to keep you calm. Think about the things that you want to accomplish for that day. And it will surely take you away from any negative things. Even if the negative things arise, you're too high up here to allow it to scratch the back of your foot. Because guess what? That heel gonna go down. And when that heel goes down, all of that distraction goes right underneath it and you keep moving. But will you be willing enough to build yourself up enough so that when things come to try to knock you down, you said, no, not today. No more what ifs, no more fears, no more rejection. I just want to live. Love Blake. Y'all, Love Blake is my manager. She's my singing manager. So like if you want to like hire me for any singing gigs, you know what I'm saying, like jingle jangles or whatever the case may be, go, consult with my manager. She's only getting 4%. And I was willing to give her, a little more. She was like, nah, Joy, 4% is good. And I said, all right, cool. Love Blake is my manager. Yes. Oh. What ifs? From this day moving forward, let's eliminate what if out of our vocabulary and just be doers. You don't need a roadmap. Just do. And as long as you're on course and willing to be put back on course, if you are off course, life will steer you in the directions that you need to go. But you have to be willing and able to see those things through. Without these components, you're not going to be able to do very much. Hey, Coach Sherry, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Shout outs to Coach Sherry too, y'all. She did her first comeback interview with a very well-known basketball player. So check her channel out if you want to see who she's going to be interviewing next. She has a lot of access to athletes. So if you would like to and are interested in knowing about that kind of thing, go over to her channel. Check out her thing. Check out her last show. Love Lake needs to be fired. You know what, Purple? Don't talk about my manager like that. I'm going to sing your song again. Hey, Shiwana, how are you? Hey, Julia H. Hello, world. That's right. Love Blake, you let me out. You let me sing for free. For every situation, what happens today will be a different situation. Tomorrow, stay kind, stay positive. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know that's right. You know my favorite song. Bam. And we coming up on to almost 50 minutes anyway. I just realized that. So y'all, Love Blake. You won't find me in the bushes. I drop down and say hello. Yeah. You'll never find me in the bushes. I drop down and say hello. Yeah. When that convo is bomb. I fall out of them bushes and say hello. I just added that. When that convo is bomb. I gotta drop and say hello. Yeah. Sometimes they be like, yo, what's going on with that, sister? Yo, I be dropping out the bushes and I say hello. And you'll never find me in the bushes. I drop down and say hello. Yeah. That's the new YouTube anthem. Show is. Show you right. That's the new YouTube anthem. And y'all can sing that on your channels all day if you want. And it's no disrespect to anybody who may love to be in the bushes. That's fine. But, we all like to have fun here and there. I love people who stay in the bushes because you never know. They may not even be on a computer. They could be watching from their TV or they could be not even on an account, just a YouTube and just happen to turn onto your channel. And I understand people sometimes like to see what it is they're watching before they start commenting. So I dig it. But I just figured I like the song. You'll find me in the bushes. Purple, stop hating. Joy the bomb. Thank you. That's my manager. Purple just mad because I sing her song. You better not make me sing your song again. Purple. Bye, TT Reborn Artist. Go check her out too, y'all. Give everybody a chance. Give every channel a chance, guys. Please give every channel a chance. If you like the content, turn the red bell gray. If you don't, at least leave a thumbs up and a comment. Something positive, though, because Behind every single person is an emotion, and you never know how emotional that person may be for that particular day, and whatever you may say may trigger something good or bad. So consider those things. If you have nothing nice to say, then maybe just don't leave a comment at all. Do it. And nobody be singing loudly or either in my headphones just loud. Purple be hating. I think she mad because there's a song that can compete with hers. It's all right, Purple. At least you get the first solo of the night. Pandies. Pandies is dope too, man. You want to get your news? Go over to her channel. She's so dope, y'all. Pandies is so dope. I enjoy your channel, Pandy. I need to come around more often. I know I'm sorry, but you know my heart. When I'm there, I'm all the way there. You got me for the whole 2 hours. I feel so blessed. Aw. Oh, you do? Yay. I'm so glad, Phantom, because at the end of the day, Hello World and Be the Difference is all about trying to either help us think a little differently, or at least brighten our days, or at least try to see other people's perspectives that we may not have even considered or thought something. But at the end of the day, it's about progressing our humanity. And I want to do my part each and every day. The more I get in tune with nature and love nature and see how it operates without us and how it holds us up and sustains us, man, that should bring your whole entire soul down to it's amazing. It can only be the works of God, your maker, or whoever you believe in. Being able to function, the tree doesn't need us. It just grows. It gets replenished by the heavens from where the rain flows. Ooh, that was a rhyme, y'all. So nature takes care of itself. Guys, oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Let me make this point real quick because it just hit me. If nature can take care of itself, why can't we take care of each other? Nature, they speak in its own language, but they still respect and take care of each other. The trees take care of itself. The roots take care of itself. The birds take care of the trees. The bees take care of the trees and pollinates them. But we can't even do that. We pollinate each other all the time, but yet still we want to throw each other away. Not to say that the natural kingdom doesn't have its quarrels, but it still moves. But yet we turn around and tear it up by all of our synthetic drugs, by all of our synthetic cars, by all of our synthetic smog, by all of our synthetic buildings. And we drill into it deeper and deeper and deeper to go higher and higher and higher. One day, nature is going to say, I can't do it anymore. I've dealt with you guys long enough. You've done nothing but trample on me, spit on me, throw your garbage here and there. Can't even combust. Can't even be recycled. You tear up my ducks and geese and birds, my dolphins and my sharks, my whales, with your boats that drop diesel. And yet and still, we still respect you because we were put underneath you for you to rule over us. And yet and still, even when you rule over us, you still treat us like dirt. Doesn't that sound a little familiar to you in some ways? The circle of life really does exist. And the main denominator that's always messing things up is us. Because we still have not somehow learned how to love unconditionally. It's easy to love unconditionally. You don't need to expect somebody to reciprocate the kind of love that they need. It would be nice if they did, but if they don't continue moving forward, nature does it all the time. That's why I respect nature, because you don't have to do it. It could be an earthquake right now if nature wanted to shift up the plates and break right open, swallow me whole, and where would I go for safety? Nowhere. The same safety that was protecting me is the same one that's going to say, I can't anymore. So y'all, we all collectively need to start taking care of Mother Nature a little better. Well, okay, not taking care, but respect Mother Nature a little bit more, because at the end of the day, we come from dust and we return to dust. The same bodies that hold our soul will be the same bodies that are feeding the soil eventually. Nature will continue to move forward without us. Oh, y'all, that hit me. So please, if you don't respect nature, please start seeing it through my eyes. Please start seeing it through my eyes. Because if we can love things that can't speak back to us, we surely can start loving things that can. Purple V105 in the chat. Joy number one. She could afford to sing for free. Ah! Hey, Lolo, what's going on? Y'all, let me get out of here. It's after 50 minutes. Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 through 28. Let me look it up real quick and then we'll close with that. I left my Bible at work. I have my work Bible. My work Bible. All right, here we go. Matthew 6, 25 through 28. I'm going to read it real quick because I respect the fact that it was in there. Very true. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. It's true. Very true. Take no thought for your life, for you. Yes. I can tell your favorite color is green, and the meaning of the color green, renewal, nature, and energy is associated with meanings of growth, harmony, and freshness. You know what, Phantom? Ironically, my favorite color is purple. That's my favorite color. It's purple. But it's funny, Phantom, a lot of people have an affinity to green. Whenever I sell my t-shirts, more people buy green t-shirts and black ones. You already know. I know exactly what you're talking about. So guys, I really do appreciate you guys for being here. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. And before I do anything more, forgive me. You are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single thing that's happened in your life, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, does not define the next few steps, unless you wanted to. But being that you're more powerful and you were created to be more powerful than anything that has ever tried to hold you back, look at everything you've already been through. Just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. Definitely remember, you can be the best version of yourself every single day. You get that chance every time you wake up, every moment that you have that you're breathing in and out. You have a moment, in those moments you can use to be the best version of yourself, because the more you're doing good, the more people come with you. The more people come with you, the better and faster our world will continue to heal and grow. And then everything that we're saying now will all be on one like accord. And again, of course, we're going to have the little heart monitor type behaviors, but at least we'll have respect for life. If only we would respect life outside of the color, because I'm white right here, right? I'm white and black. Let's respect life. The simple fact that somebody was birthed as an infant, someone loved them as an infant. And as they grew, somebody watched over them while they took their first few steps. As an adult, you recycle life and you give life. Somebody is always connected to someone else. Respect life. There's no need for us to harm each other fatally harm each other. There's no reason for that. Because if you love unconditionally, you would never want to put a finger on another person. You might think it in your head, but you're never going to physically want to do that because you have respect for life. And the simple fact that somebody's mother, somebody's father will be missing their child. Husband, wife, aunt, uncle, sister, niece, brother, sister. Hey, Mr. Victor, who's beating me down? Ask him if I've gotten any better. Hey, the guy, what's going on? So, please, guys, do your best. Even when you have those days, because we all have those days where we're just the opposite of everything that we want to be. Stop it dead in this track. Stop that thought dead in this track and just say, you know what? I messed up now, but I can turn around. The day isn't over yet. Do something good for someone else, and that whole thing that you did will wash away. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of your time each and every day, whenever you can come. And you know I try my best to make my rounds to everyone. He said he's impressed you have improved drastically. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shiwana. I'm trying, Keely. I just mess up once in a while, and that's it. I make those deadly mistakes, and that's it. I should have beat him this game. But please, guys, don't give up. Don't quit. Continue to be the best version of yourself. And if you ever want to get to know anything more about me or my company, go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. I have inspirational quotes books that are original from here, and influenced by other things. I have t-shirts like these. I have onesies because I believe we got to get them from infancy to train them up. I have socks that are limited in its design. And then you have Hello World and other things that I drop on my channel, on this channel. So again, I appreciate you guys for being here with me and hanging in with me through all my shenanigans. My name is Joy from Be The Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World.